Hello, how's it going today? Frankie'S here. And that is the last of the Premier League games this season. And I got to say, what an interesting season it's been. Obviously not for my club. It's been a atrocious season for my club. If we don't win the FA Cup. I mean, the league form has been terrible in the other competitions, but we have a chance in the FA Cup final. But before that, that win today that we got was, it sums up our season. Like a comfortable win, a good ending to the season, you could say, but it meant nothing. We could have got. I don't care if we would have got in sixth or fifth, even fourth or third. I want to win things. Now, obviously, I've known my club to win a lot. I looked up you can look up history. The history of this club is all about winning things. That's where they are. That's where that's how they got to be such a huge club, not just by playing good football, right? And this just sums up our season. We had two last good games, and people could argue, well, Brian was on holiday. Yeah, but we play teams that are not in good form, like Brighton has been, and we still struggle. And first half, I thought it was a bit lackluster. It could be one of those things, blah blah blah, and poor first half. Brighton had the better half, where they should have scored one or two at half time. But second half, I was like, okay, I've watched some of the second half, then I turn it off. What happened? What did I do? I turn it off. Oh, United go ahead and score from Dallo. Okay, fair enough. Right, you feel okay, Brian could still come. We could always find a way to mess this up. And then we got a little. There's a goal at the Amex, and we score a second. I'm like, oh, for God's sake! I had to literally go and watch the highlights. I regret not seeing those two United goals now, and I did on the highlights, but not seeing it on the stream though. That's mad. I mean, it was good play. I mean, good goal from Dado right there. I mean, good pass and move. Then you have, a good finish by Hoyland, who I thought has been good for us this season, has scored some crucial goals for us. And people, all these United fans are saying we were lucky. I thought it was a defensive resilient performance. I think it's the best defensive performance we've ever put in as a team this season. No joke. I think it's the best I've ever seen us play defensively. We didn't give them that much of a sniff. Out of all the teams, I thought this team would dominate us a lot more. I was shocked by that. Disappointed in Brighton today. I know they didn't really mean anything anyway, but Casemiro doing some cushion on the line, Onana making a few good saves. I mean, it was good, but it's just a good end to the season. It doesn't really mean anything, and it's sad because those United fans were celebrating. Yes, getting it. I didn't really cheer. I was like, yeah, yes. I was just did that because it didn't mean anything. It's not like we're going for the title or we stayed up. It's not like those sorts of celebrations. This is a celebration where it was mutual. Like, cheering, thinking we should get a win because we're mighty Man United. It doesn't matter anymore. This United team's a new one. I think as soon as Ferguson left, I'm sure those United fans have been with him throughout. Obviously know that we were gonna hit a dead end. No matter how big of a club you're gonna fall. Whether it's a player or might just been with you for a long time, that's going to happen. This team is always gonna have this. It's like an adult, but yet some people attend this adult to move on and not actually behave like a child when that person used to be a child, like years and years ago, something like that. You got to find time to change. And that performance, like, why do we not play defensive like that? Maybe it's because Brighton let us off easy. I don't know. But hey, if you win the FA Cup, win the Europa League. So these United players must work hard for that. I'm telling you, like, people are writing us off already. I want to keep us written off because it is a cup game. If we let them beat us again in the final, that's an embarrassment. That would sum up our season. League form don't matter. If you're out the title race by the time in December or January, don't bother playing good football. Right? You can get good wins. That's all you can do. But for now, all we did was pay for pride. Now we got to focus on the FA Cup. We cannot have this like, oh, we got two up and then City come back, or we did what we did against Coventry. We won't go 3-0 up. But knowing this United team, if we go 2-0, we're gonna blow it. So what we need to do is play defensive. Get a goal somewhere and then hold on to it, defend properly. But this team can't keep leads, so there's an issue. And as I hate to say it, this would sum up our season. Not like, oh, you know the league from all the competitions are different. the League Cup and the FA Cup doesn't depend on how your league form goes. You can win one of those two and not even win the league. Just like Liverpool did, basically. Like they won a League Cup and they blew the league. Just like that. I mean, that's how it goes. So we must make sure we go for this. And I'd be happy. All the haters would look and think, oh my god, we loved that United for having the worst season ever. Yeah, the worst season ever with a trophy. We need to go into that game winning it. Do we need to work hard for that? I would love to win this FA Cup. Any trophy would do. I don't think that's our mentality of, oh, just play good football. That means you're improving. In your first season, yes. Second season, you go for something. Arsenal lost the league. We didn't lose it today, but City were the dominant force it again. Even City knew how to stay with the league. Like, even they know how to come from behind the league and actually salvage it. This fourth league title in a row, not being done in history. Even before Premier League was started, invented. I don't think it was done. I think what is it? I think Liverpool could have done it. Well, I think 4 Premier League titles in a row they've won, so that's a record. Not even Ferguson's team could manage that. Not even a Chelsea team could manage that. So that's incredible achievement from them actually. People might go on about the 115 charges. It doesn't matter. The players played their part. They got rich owners, so of course there's going to be some dodginess to it. Now Newcastle could have something like that. They got one of the richest owners in the world. They could have something. They could have those type of charges. If they are caught with that many charges, I think they should be stripped of the titles, but they should void those titles and not award it to the runner-up, because it would seem unfair, and not to buy or sell any players. That should be the new rule for all the clubs actually. If they do something like that, they should not buy or sell anybody. Simple. And Arsenal are laughing. Arsenal said, "We play better than Man United. The rubbish of it." Yeah, you can laugh at United and Tottenham, but you lot are the ones that should have actually continued the momentum with the league. You could be proud of your team for scoring goals and playing good football, but really, what did you achieve? Nothing. That's all that matters. At the end of the day, it's all about what you achieve, not just about working hard. It's about what you achieve. You may win the league next season, but can you continue that again? We don't know yet. So that's what I'm saying. Tottenham I think all the big six won. Chelsea scraped past Bournemouth to finish above us, which, you know what, we'll give them that because we fell apart. It took them long enough, and Chelsea had a better team than us. They got better players on paper that should not have been anywhere behind us. So it's quite embarrassing that they were, but I think they just, they kind of deserve it at the end. They were in better form. You have Villa that secured Champions League spot a few games ago, so they're good. Incredible achievement for them. Liverpool doing their thing with Klopp's farewell. Bear in mind, Klopp's farewell. He's not an overrated manager and he's not an underrated manager. He's a good manager that's won them trophies, which is what Liverpool should be doing because they're a huge club, just as big as us. So I'm not surprised that they were there to win things. But if Klopp was managing us, if his first 2 seasons at Liverpool were at our club, he would have gotten sacked that just straight away. Because he was Liverpool, they give him time. Liverpool love to give their managers time. They do. I mean, not every time, but they love to give the managers time. And with us, we just seem to think, okay, 2 seasons you're out, you didn't win anything. Or 2 seasons you played bad football 1 season. I don't think it should work like that. It really shouldn't. I mean, yeah, Klopp, if you take away the Super Cup, the World Cup and the Community Shields, I think he's won 7 domestic trophies. Pep's won more. And then you could say, Klopp won it fair. It doesn't matter. I mean, if City is not found guilty, that's 115 charges. That's a lot of charges. So they would have been found guilty ages ago. And if they are, they should be stripped or whatever they have. That's what I'm saying. But Klopp has energy and all that stuff. That's probably why they kept him. But his farewell, the only reason why they're clapping him off and whatnot, not just because of what he achieved, but because of how long he's been there. If a manager's been at a club for 5, 6, 7 years, they're going to get clapped off because they're technically been there for a long time. So they got a comfortable victory against Wolves today to top it off. And then they'll be getting on Slot and stuff like that. I don't know. Anyways, what else? Palace. Well done them Glatzner for actually getting that Palace team playing. Incredible. What a manager to bring in on form. Since when did they score goals? They usually win 2-3-1 or 3-2 or whatever, but they're actually playing good football. We know about Arsenal beating Everton, City beating West Ham. We know about that. Forest were always going to stay up. They won that. Burnley 2-1 anyway. They're safe. Luton get beat at home to Fulham 4-2. You know, so the same three that came up last season have gone down. I thought Burnley would be one of the teams to stay up, believe it or not. So there's really not much else to report. I think that's all the games we covered. Not really much else to talk about. The next episode will be my last ever football season episode, so I would just have to focus on movie and TV show reviews. And if you enjoyed this video, please give a like, comment, share with everyone, subscribe and hit the notification below. As I see you in my next video.